All right, here we go. Hi, Karen.
Radiant team ban.
Come join me in my chat. There we go.
Got to move.
You're just
Not used to it
chilling
anymore.
in the in-house main lobby. All right, cool. So, was it last Saturday the in-house didn't happen? I think it might have been.
10 seconds remaining.
Like the Monday one.
Really? On a Saturday?
I think there was one Saturday which didn't happen. I can't remember if that was last Saturday, but anyway, good that the popularity is just enough back for us to have a good Saturday in-house. We've got Christian back. He used to play a very long time ago. He's taken a break and now he's back. He is Legend 3, so sort of middle of the range in terms of MMR. But I always felt like he played really well.
Luna. I think I remember his Luna, but I can't remember any other heroes that he plays.
Well, do you know what we can do? We can go to the BVGS leaderboard because Christian should be there. I mean, I think he should be there. He's not. He's not currently there because he's not played recently, and there was a reset. But he had played quite a lot of matches, so it's a shame we can't look back and see just exactly how many he's played. But oh well, yeah. I felt like Christian always played slightly better than his rank. Like if he was only Legend, I felt like he, played at least as an ancient level. So no pressure on you, Christian. Coming back to play, we'll have to see what happens.
I like seeing people who used to play quite a bit and then stopped and then they make a comeback like Christian has. So I want to see like Huggy return.
Yeah.
And Cosmic Chopsticks return.
Yes, we'd like to see him again. I was just talking to Huggy about 10 minutes ago. So.
Oh really?
But yeah, we're playing World of Warcraft. So maybe one day he'll come back and try his hand at Dota again, because he was always funny because he had his own style of play style. Huggy, he got really good at heroes like Enigma, heroes like Shadow Demon used to go like double Sage's Mask Shadow Demon, and then it became a meta in the pro scene, and Huggy was just way ahead of us. So, okay, I like to see Grimstroke. That's a hero which is almost always banned, but I guess Max is the one who bans it, or Veteran, and he's not going to ban it if he wants it. So anyway, they've started off with Grimstroke. Seems to be quite good in the current meta. So, yeah, makes sense. Good pick.
Bobo isn't on camera today, and I've just updated the sheet. So
Bobo. Okay.
Yeah, so there's no 8. There's no camera.
Okay. Thankfully, I can just change my text file quickly before the thing actually starts. That's good.
So I'll tell you now.
Okay. Who do you think's going to be playing the Dazzle?
Oak?
Yeah.
Because I've seen her play a lot of ranked, especially solo ranked. She plays Dazzle, I've seen. So, by the power of deduction.
Yeah, so it's
that's Wobber, Clockwork, I think.
You can tell with the first 2 picks, there are players who have sort of signature heroes. At the moment for Oak, it's Dazzle. If it's Wobber's Clockwork. Is he playing Clockwork 4? That's the sort of position he's playing it in, is he?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well that's the POS 3, POS 5 and the POS 4 all ready to go on the diet, but it means they are going to have to pick some cores next, which means expecting a lot of core bans to happen in the next banning phase. Clockwork, I guess they're pretty good against Grimstroke. If you get on top of Grimstroke, I guess he can ink swell himself. So...
Yeah, but it's just 4-staff against Clockwork, usually.
Yeah, but a lot of Clockworks used to build 4-star, but now Clockwork's going Aghanims instead, and I think Wobbo did Aghanims Clockwork, and I've always liked that, especially as POS 4, because the double hookshot, the double cogs, it means you hookshot cog someone. If they get out, you just hookshot cogs them again. And hookshot is a BKB piercing stun, which means you can do a 4-second stun with Aghanims through BKB from like 3,000 units away. So yeah, I really like Clockwork Aghanims, but I know some build Vessel, Blade Mail, there's all sorts you can do on that hero. Let's see what they're going to pick with Grimstroke. They've already thought about it a lot. A minute of their banning time gone. Okay.
I wonder if Radiant are going to pick an Axe. I know that Veteran does draft it recently against the Dazzle. It's not banned yet, so...
Yeah, the 2 heroes that go well against Dazzle, obviously Axe is known because Cutting Blade ignores Shallow Grave, okay? You might have some magical circle on you, but he's got a big axe, so that does tend to win out. But Ancient Apparition's pretty good because if the Dazzle ult ends, the Dazzle Grave, sorry, you're still going to shatter and die. So, AA is also a good one, also cancels all the healing that Dazzle can output. So that's an option. Dark Willow's an interesting one. I don't feel like it has much synergy with Grimstroke specifically. I guess you could Inkswell Dark Willow. She goes in with Shadow Realm and Bedlam, which does sound pretty scary in of itself.
10
But
seconds
if
remaining.
you're Shadow Realmed, can you be hit by Battery Assault or not? Are you untargetable?
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know. I would think you're invulnerable.
Radiant team
Well,
ban.
you can't be targeted, but you can still take damage. So it just
Oh,
makes
I
me
see.
wonder, if you Shadow Realm when a Clockwork goes on you, are you safe just sitting in the Shadow Realm in the cogs, or is it still going to hit you? I'm not entirely sure. I know it looks for a nearby target, and maybe you don't count as a nearby target. So I think you're probably fine. Anyway, we'll just have to see that. They're banning a lot of cores now.
But who's the Willow player on
The Radiant.
Raid? Because Ollie's not in the game. Well, BBGS Ollie. We've got a German Ollie.
Is that Rollinator?
10 seconds remaining.
Rollinator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
His Pango was banned straight away, as you can see. Is he known for Pango? Is that why he's got Pango as
Yep.
his avatar? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
He is a Pango player.
Fine. Makes sense. Anyway, I feel like when there's a Grimstroke, you're worried maybe a little bit about Grimstroke combos, but a lot aren't being picked up. Axe has been banned, so now the Dazzle does not
Yeah.
have to deal with an Axe at all, which I think is nice. I would expect an AA to be banned, or at least considered as a ban, because that's also quite annoying for Dazzle. But I guess you don't want to put all of your bans just around Dazzle. So maybe ban something which combos with Grimstroke. I'm trying to think what any cores or any heroes particularly do well. I know Sand King, Grimstroke, really good combo. Double Burrow Strike as well.
Yep. That's the iconic one with my friend and I.
Ricky as well. Ricky
Um,
Grimstroke in the core lane, and Ricky's pretty good right now. So Ricky just
5
Inkswells,
seconds remaining.
goes in with the Blink Strike. Really hard to deal with.
Dire team pick.
Going for Ursa. Okay, Ursa Grimstroke. Yeah, quite annoying to have a really fast bear running at you who'll also stun you at the end of it. But maybe I'm expecting a Sand King to come out from the Radiant now. But we'll see. Maybe they can't pick AA, because if Dark Willow's a support, then they've already picked both their supports.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
What core are we predicting here?
Oh,
Radiant
Tidehunter?
team pick.
Okay,
Jug.
Jug.
El Clasico Jug.
Yeah, pretty standard hero. Does Jug go well with Dazzle? I mean, he can reapply Poison Touch in spin by right-clicking, but maybe will struggle to get on top of the enemy target quickly. So we'll have to see how well that lane goes. I'm sure it will still go well. Juggernaut and Dazzle both very aggressive heroes in the
5
lane.
seconds remaining.
Now you maybe want an offlaner who can get out of Jug spin, someone who has a little bit of mobility, like Sand King, perhaps.
He's
know?
gonna keep saying it until he's picked.
Well, Burrow Strike gets you out of spin.
Well, there's Bobo on the Radiant team, and I know that he likes playing Darkseer.
Yeah,
There
you got a
might
lot of
be
speed.
Darkseer.
Yeah, because Dazzle's only got a slow, so you can just surge out of it. Doom.
Okay, a Doom. Okay.
Right, now Doom has a problem that he's quite slow. There, he's he can get speed with Scorched Earth, but if Jug just spins on you and Dazzle Poison touches you, you can't really do anything. You just have to sit there and die. So I'm a bit worried about seeing Doom in the offlane against the Juggernaut, but maybe it'll be okay. Maybe I'm overstating the weakness of Doom. Maybe Doom will go mid. Also a possibility. So we'll just have to see with that. Dire knew what they wanted. They've got a Brex, and therefore they've gone for Elder Titan. That will be pos 3 Elder Titan going probably Echo Saber, Phase Boots. And yeah, okay, I like it. Clockwork engages with the hook shot, puts the cogs down. Elder Titan throws a split earth right on top of it that they're not going to be able to dodge, puts the spirit on top. I think, they've got some good team fight, good engage there. And Brex is really good on his Elder Titan. You've seen him pretty much 3-shot an anti-mage with just taking like 500 damage and then Echo Sabering someone to death. So.
Double Doom. Grimshock.
That's the combo, right. So they've
double Doom.
Okay, they banked on a combo. It's a very strong combo. Two heroes completely out of the fight. And have you seen Doom's Aghanims? It increases the duration to like 22-second Doom. That's a very long Doom.
That's Christ.
If you can Doom like the Dazzle and the Jug, let's say, yeah, team fight over. Can't do anything. Or even just the Dazzle. Or just the Jug. Definitely really cuts down what they can do. So, however, the Radiant, they've really been using their reserve time. Only 13 seconds left. And they went for Void. Okay, so that's an interesting one. They don't have a lot of damage to throw into the Chrono right now. Grimstroke is a nice hero to go with Void in the lane stage because he can time walk in with the Inkswell. But when he Chronos, he's doing most of the damage himself, right? Willow can't Bedlam on top, Doom can't do any damage, Grimstroke's not got a massive amount of damage, maybe you've got Inkswell. So yeah, they need something to throw into the Chrono. They need a mid hero who can throw stuff into that Chronosphere.
What? What?
She's got some magic damage, some AoE. Unfortunately, she can push people out of Chrono by accident by using her ultimate. Don't know if you've ever seen that, but even though you're stopped in time, if she screams screams loudly enough against you, you get pushed out of the sphere.
I'm thinking, is it Rollinator that's playing mid? Because I'm trying to think of his hero pool.
Well, it's not Invoker, which makes sense. Invoker banned straight away because of the Void.
Yeah. Could it be another Ollie Prophet again? I don't know.
I liked his Prophet. He was very good at it, but I just feel like if you've got a Void, you want stuff to go in it. I like Death Prophet a lot, because if you've got Exorcism up and you just run into the Chrono, your Exorcism Spirit still just delete everything. Oh, Shadow Fiend ban, that's interesting. I'm not sure who's Shadow Fiend player on the Dire team. Have to see.
I don't think they are. I don't think anyone is.
Yeah, it's Nina always good with Void.
10 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
Nina does a decent amount of magic damage. She's got high range. I think Sniper can go well with Void,
5 seconds remaining.
but he's got to be careful for Clockwork.
Sniper. Ooh.
Yeah, not a big fan of the hero in generally. He can go Aghanims, then he can get, Grimstroke does his ultimate. Just get BKB on the end, slap him, and look. Yeah, I think you can just get BKB. Yeah, Lena's okay. Trying to think of other mid heroes who just output large amounts of magic damage. But I think Death Prophet is my favorite with Chrono because you get the Exorcism up, you keep spamming your waves throughout it. Zeus is okay as well, but Zeus has to be extra careful for Clockwork because, if he gets put in the cogs in the early game, he's definitely going to die. So anyway, reserve time is low. The Radiant team have to have thought of the hero they want. But let's see what they decide to bring up.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, now let's dip into the last 13
Dire
seconds.
team pick.
And they have gone for Ember Spirit.
Ember.
Okay, again, can't put in a ton of damage into the Chrono, but they've got 3 quite strong cores here. Doom, Ember Spirit, and Faceless Void. So, Ember's an interesting hero. Good against, can get out of Clockwork cogs very easily, can dodge dazzle spells, can easily dodge the Omni Slash by jumping away. The Dire team have lockdown, slows, sleeps, roots, but they don't have any really hard disable for Ember Spirit, which maybe they're lacking a bit. So they could rectify that with their mid hero. Trying to think what mid hero has a lot of disable. I'm thinking Void Spirit, Puck. Puck could be really good here.
I'm just looking at Dire actually, and who is going to play the mid? Because is it going to be Kinder?
Brex, probably. Yeah, Brex or Kinder. Oh no, Brex playing Elder Titan.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kinder plays.
He does play mid. I would like to see a Puck though the most, because if you ult Void, he can't time walk. Ember Spirit can't Sleight of Fist, or he can't Remnant anyway. You've got large silences and things. They went for Leshrac. Interesting. Cool. We don't see much Leshrac. We see it a bit here and there. Ross 2 plays a little bit of it. Kinder Leshrac. Nice. And Veteran on probably one of his most OG cores, Faceless Void. Do you remember the time when Void was really in the meta, before this meta? And before the one before that? When he wasn't Dumpster. And Void was being picked in their in-houses or always banned. It was pretty much always Veteran on Void if he could get his hands on it. So, yeah, cool. Looking forward to this. See how it goes. JCA is playing the Grimstroke. So it's Rollinator versus Kinder mid. There is a bit of a rank disparity here. Must point it out. Because I think Kinder's... is he an Archon or is he a Crusader? Or is he even higher than that? I can't remember.
I think it's Archon.
What do we get from the bot spam? He's Archon 3. He's gone up a lot since he first started playing the in-houses. I know he's been on that solo grind. But indeed, he has to play against a Divine 4. Is that what Rollinator is? He Divine 4?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be a challenge. Oh, it was a nice win rate on the Grimstroke for JCA. Ooh, but 4 wins in a row on the Leshrac too. Okay. They're flexing. And we're going to start with the first camera. That's Deutsch. Quickly change my minimap hero size.
Prepare for battle.
Ready to go.
This bodes well.
Rollinator only holding 85 gold, but that's a little bit towards the bottle. And who else is mid? We've got Leshrac, who's not saving up for early bottle. Someone put 2,500 channel points in pretty quickly. Oh, on both sides. Nice.
I bet that's Dave and Ross. Have a look.
Actually, oh yeah, it is. It is.
It is, yeah.
Actually got some predictions going. I like it. We don't often get too many predictions in game 1. Game 2 often gets a little bit more.
Feels good, man.
It does. People slowly building up their channel points, ready to redeem if they want to.
I've hit 151k, by the way.
150k. Oh my god, you can be VIP twice. Oh my god. I mean, at one point you're just gonna redeem like 10 gift subs. It's only 20,000 for a sub, so you could make me pay like 8 subs.
Nah. I'll save them for a special occasion for when you somehow add in more channel points, I suppose.
Okay, I'll have to pick my 200.
Or maybe I'll redeem them all on Rainbow Warriors and you just gotta keep pressing the button.
For the whole stream.
Yep.
Well, we had 2 Rainbow Warriors last time, legit ones, because there was a rampage in both games. So I'm hoping for more rampages. That was the first thing I like. Brex has gone an interesting build. Brex is a very big advocate of boots first, but he's gone Bracer first. Actually sending in the Quelling Blade later. Not seen a lot of that. But yeah, putting in that Rainbow Warrior was one of the first things I ever did for my channel. I literally like cropped it out of Heroes of New Earth, kept going through a million video editing different softwares to try and get rid of the background. Put in a lot of effort trying to get that to work. And it paid off, so happy. Oak versus Want Some Fuck. Now, Dazzle doesn't have the highest attack range, though neither does Willow actually. But Willow has a very, 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 very obnoxiously high attack speed. Somewhat taking a lot of harassment. I think this lane actually is going to be fine for the Doom and the Willow, because look at what a start they have. Now, Oak is cleverly blocking the camp, so no pull for the Radiant. And the Kree wave's in a nice place. So that was actually a very, very intelligent play, because now someone's going to be under the tower, and he needs that. Needs a little bit of time to get some XP so he can get to level 2. Let's have a look at the other lanes. Bot lane. Brex versus Veteran. He's already got a point of Natural Order. What does Natural Order do at level 1? 40% base armor and base magic resist reduction. Interesting. Oh, once and Fox found a courier. Somewhat's courier is going to be the first casualty. Not Brex getting the first courier kill.
He got his, at least he got his item from it though.
Yeah, okay, that's always better, isn't it? Expect big things from you, Brex. Elder Titan is well known. Mid lane, Kinder Surprise is doing okay. Oh, misses the range last hit though. It's unfortunate. Do either of them have enough money for bottle? No, they don't. Neither of them got enough money for the 2-minute bottle. I think that's why you need to start a little bit like less items so you can get the bottle before 2 minutes. But that's only if you're a hero who can actually spam that much mana out in 2 minutes. Most people can't. Oh, doing a bit of damage to somewhat. Did you see what the Dark Willow did? I didn't know that was an option, but it makes sense now. Uses Shadow Realm to dodge the Poison Touch. So Dazzle fires out Poison Touch, and Willow just goes Shadow Realm, and then doesn't hit him at all.
Yeah.
So it turns out to be a fantastic pick against the Dazzle. But you can still go hard on the Doom. We've got Blightstone already on Dazzle, because of course Oak is going for Medallion Rush, which I know is very common these days. But I'm not sure anyone is rushing Medallion on the Radiant team. My god, 120 damage from rank 1 Bramble Maze, pretty good. Does time dilation work on Leshrac's ult? The Leshrac's ult doesn't have a cooldown. It does have a 1 second cooldown. So yes, it probably does work, but I mean, it only slows the cooldowns by 60%. Extends them. So after 1.6 seconds, probably will have the cooldown back anyway. So, like, interesting question. Rollinator just getting a load of runes.
Oh, the jug? Okay.
It's been TP to lane. There's a bit of wrestle on him. He went
Got
for
caught on by Bramble, so I was like, oh dear. But
bit of a fight going in the bot lane. Wobber, right click, and there's the last right click with Veteran getting it in with the time walk. But Brex doing some hard punches. JCA get the slow off. There's the slow. JCA was always going to land it. Salve him as well. A little bit of body blocking. Fantastic play from JCA, but Veteran managed to go in and get the kill. And getting first blood on a Faceless Void, it's very nice. But Brex is now here punching with... Look how much damage Brex has.
it's disgusting. What the hell?
Look at this. Look at these hits.
Oh, Max!
No, he's
Okay.
fine. He's fine. He knew what he was
Sweat.
doing. There's JCA on the camera. Good farm from Rollinator. He's actually gone for Max Flame Guard, which is going to protect him against Leshrac. So Leshrak's going to have to work hard to get through the shield. It's a 500 shield at max rank. And I think you can make the shield go up even more. Yeah, you can make it go up to 780 shield, which is like 2 pipes. Hard to get through that. But somewhat, he's had a bit of a tricky lane, but he's now got a Ring of Health, so he can endure most of the harassment, and he's been farming okay. He's not too worried. A fairly even start for all players. Kinder's holding his own nicely against Rollinator. As soon as I said that, Rollinator hit level 6 before Kinder, fired out some remnants and immediately got the kill. So unfortunately, Kinder is going to go down. Have a look what's going in bot lane. There's about 1 million couriers flying up and down. Found JCA, but didn't trap him in the cogs. Unlucky Wobber.
I wonder if JCA realised that Wobber put down a ward here.
Yeah,
Because it was literally as soon as they sort of found each other.
that's true.
So I would assume not, because he hasn't bought a sentry. So like immediately.
Yeah,
which I
maybe he
would
didn't
do.
think about that. Oh, Brex just fires it through the creeps. Now has so much damage. Nearly 200 damage. Veteran has to jump away. Brex takes a tower hit. Gotta be careful. But he's actually gone for 2 points of natural order. So he's all about trading, does not care about putting people to sleep or the utility. Somewhat is being chased in the jungle.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Is one some fuck killable? I think the poison touch is just going to be dodged, so not going to find a kill there. Level 5 on the Doom, already with phase boots, going for drum. We've not seen drum in a very long time, have we? It's like, it used to be a really popular item, now you never see it. Oh, deciding to spin on the Dark Widow. Is that going to be a kill? Is it enough damage? There comes out the heal from Oak. Oak's being chased. I think it's the kill. Yes, someone got a kill. Is Oak going to be okay? Got Shadow Grave. There's the Grave. Doesn't have the mana to TP out. Doge is just going to follow. There's the healing ward. Is the healing ward going to be enough? He kills the healing ward, and he has time to turn around and kill Oak. He's actually got the speed aura from the creep, so he's very, very, very fast. 461 move speed with the phase boots on. And even without phase boots, he's nearly moving 400 speed. Now comes Rollinator for the gank, and he'll find an easy kill there. So the Radiant did lose their hero first. They lost Want Some Fuck, but then they got the double kill in return. But Leshrac nearly took the whole tower. In fact, he is going to take the tower. Oh my god. I mean, you leave your lane for about half a second. Leshrac says goodbye to your tower, and nearly kills him as well. Fair play to Kinder. That is a very, very, you know, big punish for him going to gank. You have level 6 in the Doom, but Doom's not gone for a Wand, Mango, Bassi, anything like that. He's very, very little mana regen, and he's completely out of mana. I can't even use his Devour to get extra money. Needs to fix that. Bit of a fight going the bot lane. Veteran is smashing Wobber to death. One more hit. No! He did have one more. No, actually, he finds the kill with the time dilation. Nice. Didn't think he'd get that. But nope, time dilation was strong enough, and he's farming pretty well. 36 last hits. This is a good start for the Radiant. Oh, sorry if I've paused my screen. It's taken a screenshot, and now it's Makes the stream pause. I forgot about that. Windows tool. Or was that Share X I've got actually?
What are you taking a screenshot of?
Nothing.
All right, I see.
Oh, they're going for a spin. But it's not gonna go very well. Watson Fuck just runs away with the boots. Does someone even have boots yet? He does have boots on Jug. But Dark Willow is so fast with the Drums aura and the Taskmaster's aura. No, Speed aura. Ares Trinket, getting some nice neutral items. Veteran, he's waiting with Chrono. We've got Chrono, only rank 1 Inkswell, but you can always get a max rank Stroke of Fate right through the middle, or at least rank 3. Is that enough to kill Brex? Brex has 700 HP. He's gaining HP pretty quickly. 7 health regen. He does also have some armor coming up from the chainmail. There's a bit of a fight in the top lane. Oak's in trouble. Has actually rank 2 Shallow Grave. Shallow Graves herself. Tries to TP out. It's a little bit too late. Nope. Woo! Just in time.
What a Chad!
So
Go on, Oak.
I noticed that Oaks decided to actually level Shallow Grave up second. Realizes that the lane's not really going very aggressively, so why bother ranking up Poison Touch? I'm a big fan of that. Also, Shallow Grave increases in duration. It didn't used to do that for a long time. It was always 5 seconds, but now higher ranks of Shallow Grave give you more duration. Thoughts on Battle Fury Jug in this patch? I still like it. I think Battle Fury is still a very good item, and farming is important this patch.
Isn't it, getting Battle Fury depends on how much farm? Oh dear, they doomed Jug.
Oh, goodbye. But there's another
He's
gank
not
from
surviving.
Rollinator, so yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I always thought getting Battle Fury depends on like how well your lane has gone and like how much farm you think you can get, really.
Yeah, unfortunately the Jug is really not doing that well. At first it looked like he was okay, but he only has 34 last hits. At 10 minutes he's 3,300 net worth, so he's really not doing very well, but that's thanks to the amazing ganks. And here they come again. They're going hard onto Oak, but Oak does have the Shallow Grave. Deshrak is here, and they managed to pick up Doige. So Doige for Oak at the moment. The fight's still going on. Once and Fuck is trapped. Dire will actually get a double kill from that, so Dire end up winning that exchange, which is nice for them. That's worthwhile for Oak dying if the Leshrac can pick up a couple kills. So Kinder's going to be happy with that. Radiant also have Faceless Void free farming well, whereas Juggernaut is not farming quite as well. I mean, Void's farm isn't a mile ahead, but he is going for Mask of Madness first item, which he already has. So that means he's already quite a threat. In fact, he can go on Brex here. Yeah, there's the Chrono. Inkswell. Stroke of Fate. Oh, but then, just so I saw off screen, the Shadow Realm hit from Dark Willow gets the kill.
My kill!
I like Maelstrom as well, instead of going Battle Fury. But I feel like if you can get away with Battle Fury, you should. But maybe somewhat has picked the wrong item here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Run, little bottom tower.
Voyage loves going fast. This Drums plus Speed aura, he's so quick.
Oh, Wobbers pings the dude.
Oh, Wobber's up. Here he is. Chance for Dire to get another kill, but Doige is so fast. And they don't cogs him, so he has no mana. But they do have the Omni Slash. Omni Slash? Yeah, there we go. They had to commit it for the kill. JCA TP's in, but a little bit too late. So Dire finally bring down Doige, pick up some gold for your core.
It's up here, so maybe they're going to go for the tower.
Maybe.
Seeing as they've rotated so many people up top.
Rollinator is also building a Maelstrom for himself. Pretty standard item. Big Stroke of Fate, but now you've got max rank Diabolic Edict, and it deletes towers. They do have a glyph, so they're going to be okay. Still 4 Dire heroes top. But Radiant are TPing more in. And I think they're just going. Oh, Oak's a little bit ahead of the rest of the team. Is she going to go down? Shallow Grave, of course. Just TPing out. Do they have a stun? No stun. Oak actually escapes. But unfortunately, that means Kinder is going to go down. Will Somewhat survive? Somewhat has to run away. That's a big kill because Leshrac is, what, level 10? That's quite an important kill. I'm surprised they had no stuns for Oak after that. I thought maybe they'd add Infernal Blade from Doom, but never mind, Oak did escape. She is only
I think they were
level
focusing
5.
on getting the Lesh, I think.
Yeah, which maybe is worth it. Oak is level 5 at the moment. Does need to see if she can pick up a couple more levels. Bad Juju, you know, 26% cooldown reduction. 2 armor reduction as well when you cast a spell. That's quite good for the physical damage coming out from Edict, from the Leshrac, but also just the right click from the Jug and the Omni Slash. So let's try and get level 6 where possible. Having a look at net worth, Radiant have the lead on the top 3 cores, and both their supports are ahead. So every single hero is ahead at the moment. Doom, of course, is always going to be high up because he gets so much free gold from Devour, but Ember Spirit is having a great time. Going straight for BKB. Doesn't stop him being Omni Slash, but I guess Omni Slash is never a problem for him. So yeah, I think that's a smart item to get first.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. I feel sad for them. Dire's middle tower is
Time to take the mid-time revenge. Glyph is immediately popped.
fortified.
As Brex comes in, Brex is ready. He's got no Earth Splitter. He's level 8, but he has no Earth Splitter. Because he's maxed out Astral Spirit because he needs it for the damage. We've got a root on the Clockwork. Clockwork's got himself away thanks to the cogs. He's going to get stunned. Rollinator goes straight on top. Shallow Grave used early. Shallow Grave's okay. Oh, but out comes the Chrono. Oak's going to go down to the Faceless Void. Wobber dies next. You do have the ultimate from Grimstroke and the Fear from Dark Willow. And we're still diving. Veteran is pretty low. Is he going to be okay? Never mind, he gets spun on by Somewhat, but Somewhat also gets doomed in return. Kinder Surprise is now chasing once and actually dies to Rollinator, but does manage to get the kill from the grave. And we're chasing Somewhat. Doige, can he get the kill? A couple more right clicks. One more. And he will get the kill. But now he's under the tier 2 tower, taking quite a lot of hits. There's a buyback from Somewhat. Not from Somewhat, from Wobber. And he goes in and actually traps 2 heroes, but is there enough follow-up damage? Rex can't do anything at the moment. He's waiting for all of his cooldowns, and Rollinator's just right-clicking Wobber. If Wobber dies again, it'll be a dieback, and in fact, it is a dieback. But you do get the root onto Rollinator. Brex decides he wants to go in, but does he have enough damage to kill Rollinator? I think Rollinator's just going to turn around and kill him. Flight of Fierce, is he going to get the kill? Almost, not quite. No Maelstrom proc. So a very, very intense fight. Unfortunately, a dieback from Wobber.
Yeah.
If we have a look at the end of that, there were a lot of kills there. 5 kills for the Radiant, 2 kills for the Dire, and the gold change doesn't look as much as it could have done. But it's still a Radiant advantage there. Once and fuck, gotta be careful. Oh, Leshrac didn't quite land the stun there. Couldn't get the Yules off because he was in Shadow Realm.
Oh, still isn't level 6. 15 minutes in.
Oh, she is struggling a little bit with levels. There will be a term at 20 minutes guaranteed, but I think maybe she should just follow around somewhat and try and soak the XP.
I would just tap XP, yeah.
Yeah.
And then blame our team for taking the tome.
I wonder who did take the tome. Might have been Wobber.
Maybe Clockwork, yeah.
Yeah, but Clockwork is also quite low level, so you know he does really want the tome. Dire do have this level deficit, which Radiant don't have to suffer with because Radiant have been winning the last couple of fights. So you've got level 9 on the Willow and level 9 on the Grimstroke. But you know, levels come very quick for a support. You win a couple of fights, you rise up in the levels very, very fast. Inner Surprise went for a Hood of Defiance. Looks like he's going for Eternal Shroud. Maybe worried about the amount of magic damage coming out, which I think is fair enough. But of course, nothing will save you from Chrono.
Aeon Disc?
It does save you for a bit, that's true. Our team's kind of just milling about at the moment.
Or just waiting for Jug to farm, I suppose.
I mean, it's nearly 17 minutes in. He still doesn't have his Battle Fury, and he's about 300 gold away. So this is like a 17.5-minute Battle Fury. I mean, he's only 1,000 net worth behind the Void, but the Void's got Mask of Madness and Maelstrom. He's already got his damage items up and his farming items up. I know nothing farms as fast as Battle Fury does, but is it worth it? I mean, he has no choice now. He's committed for it. He has to build it. There's sort of no going back once you built this much of Battle Fury.
Yeah.
Ember just pushing. Didn't go Boots of Travel on Ember. Who is it that always goes Boots of Travel? That's Decate. Boots of Travel on every single hero, no matter what, I think.
No, he doesn't.
Did he not?
No, not on every hero.
Okay. Definitely someone in the in-house who was always going Boots of Travel. On Boots of Travel Puck he went. Yeah, that was Decate. Obviously, I don't know him as well as you do in terms of his pub strats, but in the in-house, he wants those travels.
He's a dirty TA picker.
Is he? Okay.
He's been spamming TA recently, yeah.
You don't usually go travels on TA, do you? You go treads.
Yeah. No, he goes mana boots, Kappa.
They can get more melds off. I think this game benefits the Radiant if you just free farm and let the enemy team farm, because you've got Faceless Void. He's one of the most late game heroes out there. Interestingly, he went for the 7 Agi talent. Oh, we've got a fight here. Oak's been caught out of position, gets silenced, is going to go down. Rex tries to save her, but the stomp is a little bit too late. Somewhat does now have the Battle Fury. He's going to start trying to farm. Veteran, if Veteran Chronos, they could get a kill here. Just drop the Chrono. Go for the double kill. Oh! Omni Slash! Omni Slash, and the hook shot went into somewhat. Oh dear, that is an unfortunate set of events that just happened. Both the hook shot and the Omni Slash were cancelled.
Jesus.
That's a bit of a tragedy. They do have a ward there, so they can see the entire Radiant team coming. Wobber is just putting the cogs up and running away. Are they going to smoke? You do have a smoke on Oak.
That was so tragic.
That was tragic, yeah. Doesn't look like they're going to. Enemy has vision here. Yep, she's correct. There is a ward and a sentry on the high ground, but they can't really go into that yet. Radiant definitely have the lead at the moment, and the Dire have to play quite passive. I would like to see them group up and use Oak Smoke to maybe go and get a pick off. Got a lot of damage in heroes like the Elder Titan. He's going for Aghanim's first item. Straight away Ags Rush. It does make you magic immune for quite a long time. Every time that spirit returns. I would have thought he'd rush Echo Saber first, but you know, I don't know anything about playing Elder Titan as a pos one.
No shroud on the Lesh. Built.
Oh, nice. Going for a stun. There's the stun. There's a lot of damage going to go off. Is this enough to kill Veteran? Oh no, he cancelled it early. Should have waited for the Earth Splitter first. That was a mistake, and now we've got the Doom on the left track. Does have the Pulse Nova up, but it's going to go down pretty quick. Doige taking a lot of damage from the tower. Doesn't matter, they got a kill. Bit of miscommunication there between the two players.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
EP back from Rollinator. He's just going to defend.
Put a remnant down before he TP'd, so.
Okay. So he's just going to defend his tier
He's
1.
going Shivas.
Okay.
Good for Shivas.
I like Shiba's number because you can activate it and then you Sleight of Fist. You've got a nice slow for everyone. It gives you a lot of armor. I don't know if you really need that much armor. I guess a bit of armor in case Juggernaut does get the Omni Slash off on you. Stops Elder Titan smashing you so hard in the face. I feel like the Dire team are just lacking damage overall. Like, it's quite hard for them to get a lot of damage off. And I know Leshrac hits hard once he's going. But the Radiant have a lot more upfront damage to just throw into your face. Oh, and Kinder. Oh, I thought he was being scouted by the Elder Titan, but Elder Titan's actually on his team. That's Brex trying to scout people out. Got that one wrong. Brex collects his damage very nearly at Aghanim's. Somewhat's trying to go straight for Aghanim's. He won't have a lot of damage. Battle Fury Aghanim's, he's not going to hit that hard.
He's already committed 2 parts there.
He definitely wants it. Yeah. Point Booster gives no stats to do any damage. Bit of health and mana, maybe. You may. The Radiant, they're going to take a tier 2 tower. Quite early and without any testing. And Veteran, he's getting very close as BKB. I think when he fights for the BKB, he's going to be hard to take down. I mean, a tier 1 trade for a tier 2 is not worth it.
Yep. Agreed.
The experience difference is pretty much as severe as the gold difference. Level 16 Ember, level 15 Void. Only level 13 Leshrac. Does have second rank of Pulse Nova, but I think it's difficult. I feel like Radiant could play more aggressively. Yeah, they should be playing a lot more aggressively, in my opinion. Nab that outpost as soon as they can. Veteran's still got his tangos from the laning phase. BKB is now ready. Engage on the Leshrac. Follow up with the root. Curse Crown. Does have a Turner Shroud. Are we going to drop the Chrono? Drop the Chrono? There's the Chrono. All the cogs actually knocking Veteran out, but we'll still get... No, the nice sleep. Keeping Oak alive. Oak actually has time to get out. But the Doom goes on to somewhat. They've got a kill on the Lesh already, and they're still pushing through. Veteran manages to escape. Nice grave on Wobber. But then Oak does go down. Wobber's trying to TP out. Gets immediately countered by the Dark Will of Fear. And Rollinator's just running in with his double damage rune.
Yeah.
And there is another kill.
While that was happening, the Ember went on to like Jug and somebody else, can't remember who it was. And then whoever they were going on was Grimshaw ulted, and then died as Doom, blinked in and doomed them both.
Ah, well done.
It was like 2 separate engagements from everybody. So.
You know what they also have for that fight? The other team have none of. They had 3 BKBs ready to go. That was the ultimate timing push. Triple BKBs on your cores. What can the Dire team do to the BKBs? Leshrac can't do any damage to it. Elder Titan just gets ignored. Though great sleep to save Oak, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. I think the Radiant just have a bit too much of a lead here. They're going to leave after taking the tier 3, however. Not going to go further. Hookshot, unfortunately, doesn't have a lot of range when it's rank 1. It's still 2,000 units, but yeah, it gets a lot longer. Bit of a difficult game for the Dire. Unfortunately, the laning phase didn't go to plan. Oh no, the sentry's not in range, but they can see it. Oh, going to have to use Shadow Grave. Does keep herself alive. Is she going to TP out? Yeah, she waits. They have no cancel for it. No, she died. Actually did die.
No.
Not quite sure how. Maybe it was just really close timing. Another thing that's unfortunate is her sentry didn't quite see. I don't know if that's the one that she placed actually. Didn't quite see this sentry here. And so she put a ward there, but it just got de-warded. So yeah, quite unlucky there. And Rex and Somewhat have finished the Aghanims, or Somewhat is about 1 creep away. I think the Radiant should just really be going here. Do you not think? Take the last tier 2 tower, take the outpost.
Outpost, Roshan.
Yeah, everything's on that side of the map, and if you take their tier 2 tower and there's a circle that's drawn literally straight after mine. So Rollinator knows. He's like, yeah, we need to take this part of the map. Take the outpost, take the tier 2 tower, and take Roche. You'll be completely safe to take it. There is a ward at Roche at the moment, so they'll see if they try to go for it. Oh, there's a fight going on here. Nice dodge of the... See that dodge of the sleep? Using the Sleight of Fist. How come to full Omni? But he just goes away. That's the problem. Do you see how slow he was attacking? You could hear how slow he attacked in the Omni Slash. He's just got no attack speed. Absolutely no bonus attack speed. Well, he's got 10 from the Wraith Band, 10 from the Aghanim Septon, 3 from the Magic One. So that's 23 attack speed. You get more just from having treads. He needs to get some more items before he can do any damage. So Ember had all the time in the world to just press his Fire Remnant and disappear. Going for Ag Shard now. Fire Remnant does 45 damage per second in an area around it. If an enemy hero dies within range of Ember, a Fire Remnant charge will be replenished. That means you can charge in, get a kill, and then you can just escape.
I've actually never realised that was Ember's Shard. I don't think I've played too much with him or against him anymore to
I've known that it does damage over time around the Remnant, but I didn't know about the refilling charges. I think that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that myself, actually.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Oh,
There's a Remnant back. Somewhat is level 16, but you've got a level 19 Ember and 18 Faceless Voice. That's max duration Chronos Fit. That's 5 seconds of Chrono. He's gone for full Mjolnir. He thought, yeah, well, I might as well get some attack speed. I'm so fed. He went for the health talent, though, not the time lock damage.
it was only a matter of time.
And Kinder is going Sanj and Kaya, which is quite a popular item at the moment. So it doesn't do a lot when you're stuck in a chrono, or if you get doomed.
Doug just found a psychic headband as well, so hopefully Lesh takes that. Oh, Dazzle took it. Okay.
What's Slash got at the
Let's
moment?
see. Fairy Trinket.
Yeah, very trinket's alright. Bit of health, spell damage and mana cost reduction, all very good for Leshrac. And that's going to be Roche. They did exactly what I said. They went for the outpost, tier 2 tower and Roche. Immortality goes onto the Faceless Void. So if you manage to blow him up, he'll just come back to life and chrono you. And we've got the full Shiva's Guard ready on the Ember Spirit. It's gone for the magic damage build. Went for 8% spell amplification. I just feel like that talent doesn't add a lot. Doesn't seem to add anything to Sleight of Fist, whereas 65 Sleight of Fist Fear damage does feel like quite a bit. But maybe it adds up. If you're using you know, the damage per second from Flame Guard, the Remnants, the Searing Chains, the Maelstrom, does that get spell amp? Yeah, it does. Maybe 8% is better. Still feels like it could be like 12% or
Look
something.
at the 3 couriers in the middle, like convoy
Oh yeah, beautiful.
on the minimap.
Quickening Charm, Paladin Sword. It's a nice item. Bit of lifesteal for the Void. I'm assuming he's going to go Satanic next. Yes, I can see a Satanic there. I mean, Rollins is basically doing what he wants against the entire enemy team. They just don't have hard lockdown. I feel like Leshrac wasn't the pick because it's not that he's played Leshrac poorly. It's that they have no lockdown whatsoever. No hard lockdown. They have the Clockwork Hook, fine. Elder Titan can put people to sleep, but then what do? He just remnants away. Have any of them built an Orchid? Have any of them built Scythe? Atos even? They just can't lock them down. Rex uses his sleep. The Stomp doesn't find anyone. Oh, we're going into Oak. And Oak just gets chronoed. She was so ready to cast the Shadow Grave, but that beautiful chrono came out. And now someone's going to go down. A Fear to follow it up. Buyback from the Leshrac, who also went down. And buyback from Juggernaut, but I think if you're throwing more buybacks, you're just going to get further and further behind. Goes for the full Omni Slash. Is he going to get anyone? Almost got JCA, but JCA gets 4-staffed out. Nice use of 4-staff. There's another buyback. A hook support back too. Now you've got Doom onto somewhat, and there is a kill on Veteran, but Veteran's just going to come back to life because that's only the Aegis. And another buyback has been used. That's almost the entire team of buybacks. Doom has one of the creeps, by the way. Have you noticed? He's got the splash creep. Oh, a fair bit of damage going on to Veteran. Can Veteran get out? Yes, he can. JC nearly goes down. Another 4-star himself out. They have thrown every single body possible in an attempt to defend this Rax. Is that worth it? What is with JCA's camera? Did he like knock it over and now it's pointing at his monitor? Oh, they smoke out the base.
Amazing.
And Roland AD, he's ready to go. Oh, is he going to get stopped? No. He just dips back. But Doy's in a bit of trouble. This may be a kill. Yeah, someone is actually going to find a kill on Doy. Then Veteran goes in. Nice grave onto the Leshrac. The Leshrac's basically being permabashed. Cannot get out. He's eventually going to go down. And Roland, Eta, and Veteran, they are just so strong. Deleting the enemy heroes. And now all the buybacks have been used. I think that's a good game. GG's been called. 31 minutes for the first game. Oak's graves are pretty clean. It's just a shame the Dire are so far behind. Yeah, I agree. Even though the shallow graves are on point for saving people, the Radiant just literally charge into them. There's no getting away. So it was a pretty tough game. I think it was just one of those games where the laning stage just got so out of hand that there wasn't much coming back for the Dire. They tried, but I felt like maybe they should have grouped up and gone for a few more smoke ganks, tried to make the most of having some engage heroes like the Clockwork and the Elder Titan, but yeah, I think it was a bit tough and they needed more lockdown for heroes like Void and Ember Spirit and they just didn't draft enough. Enjoy the points, right?